can be a great people, Kal-El, they wish to be. They only lack the light to show the way.
Hey everybody, welcome to the video, and we're over at Goodwill. I'm gonna go inside, see what we can find. Buy low, sell high, looking for items for eBay. We can just items to resell in general, but we're eBay. We're focused primarily on eBay around here. This is my second stop of the day already, and I think I'm gonna call it quits after this because it's really, really getting hot around here. Like the video, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, bell notification. But let's see what we got. Okay, we're heading out here to the hard goods section. We're gonna go take a look at the glass first. I thought that was something interesting, but these are these Hummels. No. Okay. Whew. It's a pretty hot day today. We are not used to this kind of weather. Oh, $16. So that's 16. We can't pick that up. The bottom is kind of cloudy. It's not polished, so it's, jumping on the lower end. If it was around $5, I'd probably pick it up, because I think I'd probably be able to get at least, what are those? $25 for it. Kind of look like ET down there. A little ET vibe. And those shoes. There's some Spawn characters, which typically aren't worth that much. Oh, we got a Lego set. Oh, no, focus on the front. Move this. It's a tiny set, not really very interesting. Boba Fett is a fairly common minifig. I mean, there are some that are good. Google Home Minis are okay. Probably about $20 each is what they would sell for. There's a Roku back there. There's an Ubiquiti charger, Ubiquiti networking charger back here. Let me see if I can look some of this stuff up really quick. Hold on. Okay, so we're picking up that Ubiquiti. I thought it was a wall charger, but it's actually like a Wi-Fi extender. Tennessee walking horse. I'm gonna put that in the cart, look that up. It feels kind of substantial. The same thing now. It's right here. Sort of wands. Don't want to. All right, I'm gonna put this in the cart because I don't want it to break or anything. Look at this. Something in there. Oh, it's a case. This right here. Harry Potter. Okay, let's take a look over here. This is really what I'm trying to get to. Okay, here we go. Oh, also, I found this. We're going to take a look at this. This has been in the glass case. They marked it down to $8.39. If I remember correctly, that's not the graphics card that's in there, but I think for $8 it should be pretty decent. Okay. I forgot what graphic card. I did look at that already, so. And something like that, like those older vintage graphics cards. I don't know. They really got to be sold online. That's really where you're going to find a buyer for those. Okay, let's see. What do we got? Nothing there. Nope. That lost monitor. Okay. Keyboard here, but it's kind of just a generic one. Nothing really exciting. Light up screwdriver. Oh, well, no, let's put that back in there. Just like a recharge battery. Like those AA size battery rechargers. Okay, I'll put that on back there. Okay. Clear box. Intelligent hand massager. Intrigued. Stick your hand in it, I think. I'm intrigued. I really just want to open it up and look at it. I'll do that right now. USB document camera. What is this? Okay. Let me open this up. Okay, that other thing was completely sealed, so I left it that way. I put it back. But this actually is a 570. I remember I was looking at where that was not a 570, so yeah. It's an older, it's still, pretty good for, modern games, probably 720p. But it was a great, what do you call it? Put it all back. It was a great 1080p card back in the day, and games from that era. Let's put this, hold on. Yeah, we were just talking cameras with Mike, Golden State Picker over at Savers, and this camera that I'm using, it definitely takes away one hand, but I really like the shot I get with it, but it takes away from my hand, so I only have one hand. One of the reasons why I don't use it at the flea market is because flea market I need two hands. I can't operate with just one hand at the flea market. So there's a stethoscope. I'm gonna look at it. It might be. How much they want for it first before I say anything. Oh, $16. I don't think. I'll look it up. Don't think it'll be worth it for that. Okay. The coin. This is kind of cool. It's a coin sorter. Oh, let's see this. Now, there are electric ones that do pretty well. Of course, you got to make sure they all work and they have all the accessories with them. This one here, obviously, we can see it's missing three. It's missing 3 tubes and a handle. So let's check that. Okay, it has the 3 other tubes in there. Here's the thing. You just drop the coins on top. And it's a manual. This might do okay, actually. Let's just make sure there's nothing wrong with it or broken with it. This folds up, so that's kind of nice. Appears to be in decent shape. At $11, we'll definitely take a look at comps, just to be sure. If it was, like around $5-ish, I'd pick it up, no questions asked. But I'm not familiar with that brand. I haven't picked up a hand crank one as far back as my memory goes. So I definitely need to take a look and get educated on it. What's inside this box up here? Like DIY on it or something here. Oh no, it's like a put together DIY guitar. This Robo Alive Zuru. They want $8.89. Let's. It's got a big old punch in there. We'll take a look at that. All right, let me just take a look at this stuff really quick. So the coin sorter is what we're going to stay with. And then I picked this up. I feel like about $30-ish or so on that guy. Vintage, made in Japan. They are stocking the shelves right now. Let's see. We're in the miscellaneous pottery and glass here. Interesting glass bowl. Not really worth it. I am seeing this down here, but that is nice polish. But at $22, I don't think we can do that. It is nice though. It's not signed or anything, so okay. And we're not seeing anything here in the mug, so let's move on down. I'm gonna flip around to clear glass. Sure. Checking out these end caps as well too. I thought these were these look similar to these are the Hear No Evil, but there were some like Zodiac signed ones that looked very similar to that. Those were made in Japan, which sell really well. Okay, so this is where we're at now. Clear glass, always tough. Up here, Merrick. Not really liking that one too much. I did find a what do you call it? Whiskey. What was the brand? I'm trying to remember the brand. I just found it. It was Knob Creek. The one that uses the red wax, a little shot glass with the red wax. It was Knob Creek. No, it's not Knob Creek. It's wrong one. God, I can't remember. It'll come to me and I'll bring it up. But either way, the whiskey brand that uses the red wax. I'm looking for a matching shot glass. Interesting, but okay, let's go check out another aisle. When it comes to wallets, you know, I talked about how I like finding wallets. They usually sell pretty well. Easy to store, easy to ship. I just haven't been finding anything that great as of late. Oops, daisy. I'll pick that up in a sec. Just haven't been finding anything really that great to resell. And you know, sometimes it can be a little discouraging, but luckily, let's see what this is. Kind of, it's older, but kind of no name. Let me reach and grab that really quick. Okay. I don't know. I think maybe things come in waves. Sometimes I'll start finding a whole bunch of them, then I won't. Actually, there's a Kipling, speaking of coming in waves. $12.59. Jeez Louise. I mean, it has this version of a gorilla. It's more modern, probably. Kind of stained up. I mean, Kipling is good. It's just, I don't know if it's falling out of favor or what. Maybe I'll just scan it. I'm not familiar with that design. I was looking up that Tennessee Horse, and other like 9-inch ones were coming up. Briar were coming up. I couldn't find that one exactly. I don't know if Tennessee Horse is associated with Breyer, but oh, check this out. I don't know. Yeah, inventory upgrade. I'm not sure what that means, but they've been doing that in our area, and they have been primarily because they post the signs everywhere on the other side of town, on the east side of town, and don't usually go towards the east side of town that often. However, if you want some good pan dulce, or the direct translation would be sweet bread, sugar bread, that's where you would go. All right. Oh, look, there's a fake Louis V. Okay, the music is gonna get loud. Okay, let me switch this. Let me try this and see. I'm gonna put the I'm gonna switch the audio because the speakers seem to be just right over this area. Look at the shoes. And I don't really see anything in the women's shoes, although I'm only looking at one side. Take a look. I don't know. Hats on this side don't really look that good. Okay. Pardon me. Pardon me. Okay. Let's see what kind of shoes they have. I'm also gonna. Oh, you know, I also do like to take a look at the back over here. If we look at the jersey, I'm pretty much just looking at this. You know, like, well, my spotted jersey right here. So that's not really anything. I forget what that is. I think that's local. Right here. That's like a local something league. Something here. A Nike, Bud Light. Look at this. The Nike dry fit's all faded out. C. Ochoa. Don't think that's anything. Shark giveaway stuff. Yeah. Did I finish my thought? I usually just look at the edges. I look at the things and I see something that looks like a jersey. I'll be like, hey, look, it's a jersey. This is, let's say, wombats. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep working my way through here and I'll let you know. What the heck are these? These are not supposed to look like Jordan? Oh, man, that's funny. Okay, let me see if I find anything here. Okay, so I went ahead and finished up over there where the music is pretty loud. I'm just looking at this little cross right here. A bunch of chickens on it. Pretty well used. I've sold the, there's a mark back here. I'm trying not to be cautious. Because that's from Salvador, yeah. What do you call it? I looked at the purses really quick, nothing really over there. So the Kipling thing, we're gonna go put back. I mean, $12 is just gonna be too much for it. I don't know if you saw that Bonanza thing I picked up. Let me flip the camera around really quick. There's a little Bonanza there. This will be a better angle right here. Little Bonanza. We're gonna put that back. I thought maybe it'd be worth it, but I think it's $16 on the price tag, and that's gonna be too much to pay. But we are walking out with a graphics card, which is pretty exciting. because earlier today I also found a motherboard. Not that they necessarily go together, but finding computer components is always exciting for me. The change thing, vintage toy, it's pretty cool. There were some Legos inside the glass case, which, oh, I also have the Ubiquity networking thing in the glass case as well too. Spotting a thermos, just checking to see. Always look out for thermoses, like the old school cartoon ones. You never know. Oh, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I had to catch the employee. I just saw him walking by because I was going to grab some Lego brick heads, which I don't like the Lego brick heads. However, they do sell really well in bundles. They are used, so I had to bundle them up. $11 for a pack, and I think there were about 8 of them in there. So, in various states of completion. And then while I was walking back to put something back, I found this thing. It's a little posture, some sort of posture band or something like that. I mean, it's falling in my face. But that's what it looks like right there. $8.09, and that should sell for about $30. But I think we're doing pretty well on the day. You know, nothing crazy. Hey, that was loud. Nothing wild or crazy, you know, pickups. But we're here just to kind of show you guys what you can pick up, what you can find at thrift stores and flea markets and all that. So, hope this helps. But stay tuned to the end. We'll do a recap and we'll do what sold. I'm trying not to look at the screen too, because the screen's right below that. So, I'm trying to look at the camera.
Hey everybody, welcome to the end of the video, and I hope you guys enjoyed that trip over to Goodwill. Got some great items to resell on eBay. Video card, you guys know I'm always on the lookout for computer components, and they definitely, you know, bring a great profit, or the profit margin is really good on computer components, if you can get them for the right price, and if they work as well too. Testing them is key. Not everybody can do it. You know, if it's brand new, it's brand new. Yeah, that graphics card, you know, looked brand new to me, and it looked like it's never been used, so I could probably sell it as brand new or open box. It still had the plastic, you know, wrap on the actual like plastic parts of the card, but motherboards tend to bring some of the best profit, and one of the main reasons because the motherboard is the backbone of a platform, of a system. Everything plugs into the motherboard. And if somebody, let's say somebody has all the components already, and maybe their motherboard dies, they don't really want to necessarily upgrade, you know, because if you change your motherboard, you're more than likely going to have to upgrade the CPU and everything else, depending on how old it is. And so somebody will be willing to pay a premium, especially companies. Some companies do that as well, too. They'll, instead of, you know, just changing, you know, upgrading somebody's old platform, they're like, oh, but let's get a motherboard, it'll be cheaper, we'll get them back up and running quick. So, one of the reasons why motherboards tend to be more expensive, and people always, you know, I do a lot of shorts and you know, short form content, and people always be like, yeah, what are you selling that for? You know, I can't believe somebody would be paying that for such an old video card or motherboard or CPU. And it's like, people still do, and people still look for this stuff, and people still buy. I still use some of this old stuff as well too. So definitely be on the lookout for that. But let's get into the what sold. Actually, I'm not even going to cut the video right here. I'm just going to step over to the side. I usually cut the video, but not this time. Trying to get a little better at this here. Every day, just trying to work to get a little bit better, you know, in reselling, making videos, all that. But we got some cool items, and let's see, where are we at? First of all, Whitney Davis and Co. would be the complete, I guess, that's what it says on the tag. Coin purse, silver tone mesh. So you're going to find a lot of these mesh kind of, you know, I believe, you know, they would be considered like flapper girl style 20-ish, 1920s style type of purses. And, you know, there are newer ones, modern ones that are around. You'll have to be able to, you know, identify, see the difference. You can really tell the difference in the material, and with this one it was kind of easy because there was a lot of tarnish on the silver. I believe this was silver plated. Not 100% sure, but I do believe it was silver plated. But it was heavily tarnished around the opening part. And the opening, you should probably see in the videos over there, is pretty unique. Now, Not all of them are necessarily Whitney and Davis. There were other manufacturers of this. And so, but Whitney and Davis is the big one that you definitely want to look out for. And, that will help to get your items sold if you do find those ones. But, for the most part, they're only going to be around between $20 and $30. $30 at the most for some of these purses. However, this one was pretty unique. Now, I was able to find other brands that had this kind of weird opening, but I couldn't find any from this brand. So I priced it kind of high. I priced it at $90 because I wasn't sure. It didn't have the, it would have come with like a metal strap to put on your shoulder. I don't think it would have been big enough for a crossbody, more like a shoulder bag. And it wasn't with it. So I was selling it as is without that. And it sold for $60. You guys say that. It sold for $65. I took an offer, obviously. Someone shot me an offer of $65 because I didn't really know what it would sell for. I kind of priced it high and opened up best offer and saw to see what happened. It got a lot of views. So a lot of people were able to see this purse, and someone finally shot me an offer of $65, and I took it. I did get a lot of questions on this item as well too. Like, can it be cleaned up? Can it be restored? And I'm like, God, I don't know. I'm not a purse restorer. I have no idea. But someone just came in, shot me an offer, no questions asked. Boom. Great item. It's going to go out of here. It weighs less than a pound as well too. So it's a great item, great profit. I only spent about $1 on this item too as well. Got in a big old bundle of other stuff. And really cool. It was really cool. They're really cool purses. Just the craftsmanship that goes into these purses is pretty amazing. And that's one of the ways you can tell the older ones from the newer ones. The newer ones are definitely not the best quality. So these ones are definitely way better quality. Obviously, if it has a tag, it's easier to identify. So Whitney and Davis, definitely look out for these. They pretty much sell all the time around the $20 to $30 mark, like I said. This one, a little more unique. Might have sold for more if I had the metal chain that goes along with it. Okay, now Vans. I talk about Vans all the time, and I talk about how Vans generally are not very good to pick up, especially at the Goodwill, because the Goodwill will price them around my area, I should say. Around my area, Vans will be around $15-ish. And really, for most Vans, you probably want to be around the $5 range, because they're only going to sell, around $30-ish at the most. More likely, like the most, they have to be the more decorated ones, or maybe the collabs that they do. There was a Cobra Kai collab, which I was actually just looking up because I saw a pair at Goodwill just the other day, and they only go for about $40-ish. So they had them priced at $27, so it wasn't going to be worth it. Some of the plain ones, just the plain color ones, they're going to be around $20 or so if they're in good condition. Again, this is if things are in good condition. If they're in beat up, dead condition, I wouldn't even bother. So, but these ones here, I spotted these had a skull on it. They glow in the dark, and these are a good pair. So I definitely paid up a little bit for these. These were $16 over at Goodwill, and I felt okay paying that because I knew I was going to get somewhere around the range of $50. So I believe I had these at $60, and I took an offer. So $53.91 is what we ultimately got them sold for. So that's pretty good. Definitely hitting the profit mark that we would like to be at. And so it's a good pair of Vans. Not a lot of Vans sell for this amount. So, brand new probably, but obviously we're not selling too much brand new items around here. Mostly used items. So that's a great profit. Be on the lookout for those. Just know that not all Vans sell this well or for this amount. Most of them are going to be right around the $30 mark. Plain Vans are going to be around $20, and they got to be in decent condition. Well, at least clean condition, I should say. So, okay. And then the last thing here I'm going to show you guys, another great item to be on the lookout for that you might not be aware of, but Mahjong sets. The vintage Mahjong sets do incredibly well. I do believe there are ones that are made of Bakelite, which is jewelry. A lot of old jewelry was made in Bakelite. I believe there's Bakelite, what do you call it? Chips, like poker chip stuff to be on the lookout for. Look it up online. It'll kind of tell you. You really gotta get a feel for it and know the look of it in order to identify it. This was definitely not Bakelite. So, but this is pretty cool. Mahjong set sold for $57. Picked this up for $5 at the flea market. So we're making great profit on this item. You want to count them out and make sure you have the appropriate amount of pieces. There is, I believe, a full Chinese set. Like the set should be anywhere between like 140, 150 pieces. Definitely Google that. Don't take my word for it, but I believe it's somewhere between 140 to 150 pieces to be considered like an authentic type of, not necessarily authentic, but to be considered a mahjong set, I guess. There's not really like a set amount of tiles that you need to have. It has to be somewhere in that range. So definitely look it up. This one had 145 pieces. There was one piece that was a blank one, which is kind of odd, but the blank one was included. I looked all this stuff up and made sure everything was correct with this set, and got sold $57. Now that was a set. That set definitely got a lot of looks and a lot of watchers right when I posted it, but it took over a month to finally sell. But eventually did, and we're making some good money on it. Otherwise, that's the end of the video. As you guys know, there was no live show this week. I was in Monterey, and got time to rest, relax, and spend time with the family. It is summertime, and it is getting hot here inland. Monterey is on the coast, Pacific coast. I believe I shot a couple of or I will have shot a couple of intros that I will add from Monterey to some of my videos. No thrifting in Monterey, because thrifting isn't that great in Monterey. It is a great little touristy town. Definitely highly recommend it, especially if you like cool weather. Monterey is a very great place. We love it. One of our favorite places to go. A lot of great restaurants that we go to over there just to kind of have dinner. Not too far from us. It's about, I mean, it would be quick if there was no traffic, but with traffic, generally 45 minutes or so. Generally about 45 minutes, even with moderate traffic. There's a lot of traffic, like especially on summer days, because everyone's looking to get out to the coast. We're talking about an hour and a half or so to get out there, and that's mainly because we got to get through the mountain, or go around the mountains. You could go through the mountains, but that's pretty zigzaggy, and I don't do well with zigzags. Not many of us in my family do well with zigzagging roads, and it's a lot of steep up climbs and steep down climbs. It comes out to about the same amount of time if we just drive around the mountain. So that's what we do. We just drive around the mountain to get over to the beach. Otherwise, I think if we just go straight through the mountain, it would be it'd be quick. Probably like 20 minutes to get over the beach. But that's pretty cool. We love Monterey. Generally, it stays around 60 to 70-ish degree weather. And we're talking year-round. That is year-round temps in Monterey. It's pretty cool if you like cooler weather. And then, lows around the 50s. It's right by the water. It's by the Pacific. It's actually a bay, but it's, a part of the Pacific Ocean. So pretty cool. Also, the Monterey Bay Aquarium is there. So if you guys are into that kind of stuff, pretty cool. We go there every once in a while. It's kind of one of those things when you see it, it's cool. Then you can take a break for a couple years, 2 to 3 years or so. Then we go back and be like, hey, it's cool. And then, another break again from that. But there is that over there as well, too. If you guys are interested in my side of the country. But did I already hit the thumbs up to like the video, subscribe, bell notification, comment down below, and we'll catch you in the next video.